What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Today I'm super excited because I got the opportunity to partner with Covergirl to bring you guys a video featuring their new foundation. If you guys haven't heard, Covergirl dropped a brand new foundation that is coming out in 40 different shades. That is literally unheard of from a drugstore brand, you guys. Honestly, most brands that are high-end aren't even dropping 40 different shades of foundation. I literally commend Covergirl so much for that, because obviously it's always been an issue where people at all ends of the shade spectrum struggle to find shades that actually can match them. But I feel like recently, within the past couple of years, people have really began talking about it, and these brands are listening and they're dropping huge foundation shade ranges, which is so awesome. So I commend Covergirl so much. So I was so excited when I heard they were coming out with 40 different shades in their new Trublend Matte Made. So we are gonna be doing a full review on this today, and we are gonna be doing a wear test of the foundation throughout the day. I am wearing the foundation right now. I filmed me putting it on early this morning, and then I've been doing check-ins throughout the day to show you guys how it's wearing on my skin and kind of give you guys my thoughts on it. I have actually a super minimal makeup look today because I really wanted the foundation to be like the star of the show. I just have their new Flourish mascara on my lashes, which I have been obsessed with, you guys. Obviously, I'm wearing falsies on my top lashes, but you can definitely see on my lower lashes like how defined and fanned out this mascara makes your lashes. I'm obsessed. And then I just have their Exhibitionist lipstick in the shade Champagne on my lips. It's like super creamy. I'm not even wearing a gloss, and I feel like it looks like I'm wearing a gloss. But anyways, before we get into the wear test, I wanna give you guys a little bit of a background on the foundation itself. So the foundation is gonna retail between $8.50 and $11.50 depending on your geographical location and what store you purchase it from, but it's definitely very affordable. It does have a pump, which I personally love. I feel like there are so many foundations from the drugstore that don't have pumps, but even though this foundation is at that lower price point, they still put the pump in, which I really appreciate. I'm in shade M50, but I feel like there are actually a lot of shades in this foundation range that could work for me. And basically the way the range is set up is there's 10 light shades, 10 medium shades, 10 tan shades, and 10 deep shades. I'm gonna read you guys some of the claims that this foundation makes. Obviously, I already have an opinion on the foundation since I've been wearing it, but it's basically supposed to be medium to full coverage. It is supposed to be a matte finish, but it's supposed to be a comfortable matte finish. So it's not supposed to make your skin like tight or dried out or anything like that. It is supposed to be transfer proof and give you like an airbrush, smooth, filtered, flawless look. So we're gonna rewind backwards now to this morning when I first applied this foundation onto my face. You guys are gonna watch me apply it, and then I'll check in with you guys throughout the day to show you guys how it's wearing on my skin and how I like it. So yeah, roll the clip. Good morning, you guys. So it is now 10:48 a.m. and we're gonna apply the foundation. I first wanna start out with a primer, and they actually have new primers as well from Covergirl. I'm gonna use the illuminating one. This is their Covergirl Trublend Base Business. They also have a skin smoothing one, which I really like, but the illuminating one is my absolute favorite, so I'm gonna use this one today. So I apply about this much with my finger, and I am obsessed with the way this primer smells. Oh my God. It smells so nice, like fruity and very like summery. I don't know, it just makes me feel like alive. And this primer is oil-free as well, which is good if you have sensitive skin. But it just kind of adds that little bump of radiance that my skin needs. Then we're gonna go in with the Trublend Matte Made foundation. I'm gonna use shade M50. So normally I start with 2 pumps. You can build this foundation up though if you want. I would say 2 pumps for me is more medium coverage. If I do 3, it's definitely full. So we'll start with 2, like I said, and build it up as needed. But I'm just gonna blend this out with a beauty blender, and it probably looks dark being applied onto my face, because I don't self-tan my face, but I do self-tan my body, so my face is always a lot lighter. But trust me, once I put on my concealer, my powder and everything, it blends perfectly with my body. And I do always wear like a lighter concealer just because I like that highlighted under eye look. As you guys can tell, my under eye bags are here to play this morning. So, all right, so that is what 2 pumps look like. Very easy to blend out. Literally took me like 30 seconds, and it covers up any redness or any problem areas that I do have on my skin. Like I said, if you do want to amp it up a little bit and give yourself like full coverage, I would go in with 1 additional pump. I think what I'm gonna do today is just do like a half a pump, because I don't really need like full coverage. You know, I'm not going to any events or anything today. So I'm just gonna do like a little half pump, and I'll put it just like in my T-zone, which is where I like the most coverage. And we will just blend that all out. All right, so as of right now, it feels very comfortable on my skin. Even though it's a matte finish, it doesn't feel drying or tight on my skin. It was easy to blend out, and I like the coverage. So we will see as the day goes on how it lasts on my skin and makes my skin feel. I'm gonna go and finish up the rest of my makeup and go on throughout the day, and I will be checking in with you guys periodically to let you know. All right, you guys, so I just wanted to quickly check back in, and now that my makeup is all completed, it is now 12:45 p.m. I just always feel like my whole look like changes from when I just put foundation on to when the actual like makeup look is completed. So I always like to show you guys once my look is completed, and then I will check back in with you guys throughout the day. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. All right, you guys, so it is 7:52. I've had this foundation on for quite a while now, and I feel like it still looks literally like amazing on my skin. I didn't actually even use the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray today. I normally use that like every single day, but I did not use it today, and it is still lasting like literally flawlessly on my skin. I am very impressed. And I have been out and about all day. It's also pouring here, but it still looks literally bomb. And the coverage on this still looks really, really good too, which is something that I really appreciate because I feel like a lot of times with more fuller coverage foundations, but the coverage definitely like goes down. It's kind of starting to break apart on your skin, but that has not happened literally at all. It looks like I applied it like an hour ago, not like 7+ hours ago. We are really gonna be putting this foundation to the test today though, because I'm actually about to go to the gym. Normally I take my makeup off before I go to the gym because I go to the gym later at night, like once my day is over, but I wanna do like one last check-in later tonight. So I am gonna be going to the gym. I'm gonna be that girl with a full face of makeup at the gym, but that's okay. Do it for the video. But I mean, it kind of speaks for itself. Like it literally still looks amazing and I have not touched it up at all whatsoever. And something that I really like as well is it still feels incredibly comfortable on my skin. It does not feel drying. Normally by this time, even if I try a matte foundation in the morning and it's like okay, once like my moisturizer and primer and stuff has really been like sucked into my skin's kind of like, okay, we need some water. But it still feels very comfortable. My skin does not feel dry, tight, anything like that. And I didn't do any changes to my normal like skincare routine. But yeah, it's been lasting super well. So I'm gonna check in with you guys one last time before I go to bed tonight and we will do our final thoughts. All right, you guys, so I am back from the gym. I just realized right now when I'm sitting here that I have a hole in my gym shirt. Like I legit have the shirt on that I wore to the gym and there's a hole in it. So that's cute. But your girl is ready to wash her face and go to sleep. It is now 10:20 p.m. So I have worn this foundation for a long time and like, can we just look at it though? Like I feel like it still looks really bomb and super intact on my skin. And I was literally just at the gym for an hour and a half. I did a half hour worth of cardio and then an hour worth of weight training. And like, this is what my foundation looks like after. Plus I've literally worn it all day long. So I mean, honestly, the proof is in the wear test. Like this foundation is really, really good, you guys. I am so impressed with this foundation. I think CoverGirl literally knocked it out of the park. Like not only did they knock it out of the park with the shade range, but the foundation itself is literally bomb. It has amazing lasting power, obviously. Barely settled into my fine lines around my mouth. Literally every foundation settles into these lines around my mouth, but this one is very, very minimal. You can look back at some of my other foundation first impressions and see foundations that were way more settled like into these lines, where this one was like literally, like you can't even see, like when I'm not talking, like you can't even see like any like indentation, where normally with my foundations you kind of see like an indentation in the side of my face. So I think this is great for people that work long days, school, you know, whatever it is where you need your makeup to look flawless all day long. This is amazing. And the fact that it's at such a low price point too on top of that just adds to how awesome the product is. So I highly, highly recommend it because I think this is gonna be my new like drugstore go-to. And especially me being a dry skin girl, to love a matte foundation this much, it really has to be amazing. Plus the fact that it feels so comfortable on my skin. Never once today was I like, damn, like my skin feels really dry. Like even now my skin still feels completely fine. So it's definitely not going to dry out your skin. So if you're a dry skin girl like me, do not be scared of this foundation. It's definitely a comfort matte. I could compare it similarly to the Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation. That's another matte foundation that I really enjoy because it's not drying to my skin, but this one obviously is a lot more affordable. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Let me know down below what you guys think. Are you gonna try this foundation out or are you gonna skip on it? I would love to hear. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye.